Hey guys, Prangell Gaming here, and welcome to my first Millwall analysis video of 2017. Wow, it feels so weird to be saying that. Anyway, what we're going to be talking about today is Millwall's final game of 2016, where they ended it on a high. You know what I'm talking about. It's Millwall versus Gillingham. Now, this game was quite an interesting game, to be fair, and especially when Gillingham had players sent off, because one thing that Millwall do when they play up against 10 men is they fall apart, they capitulate. They're not very good against 10 men, so it really was a spectacle to watch towards the end of the game, when you really were sitting on the edge of your seat as you thought that Gillingham could get back into the game. Anyway, enough about what I thought of the game. Let's get into what actually happened. And well, Millwall were the strongest side that started in this game, and well, in the 12th minute the first chance happened, and well, just a minute later Millwall put the ball in the back of the net, pretty much from the same / similar move. And well, this first chance happened. The Sean Williams corner was floated into the box. Now, Sean Hutchinson got to it, put his leg onto it, however that ball was cleared off the line. Unlucky. Hutchinson really looks like an attacking player. He wants to get the goals. That would be a fair assumption, I would believe. Now, that clearance went all the way to Sean Cummins, who did have a bit of a struggle controlling the ball. I'm not going to lie there, he really did. But eventually, he put the ball onto the head of Steve Morrison after chipping it quite far. Morrison then knocked it down to Lee Gregory, who turned just a little bit and then smashed it past Stuart Nelson in the Gillingham net, giving Millwall the 1-0 lead. And that meant that Gregory had scored 10 in the league so far. Not doing too bad. I've always had my complaints and reservations that I've not liked Gregory so much. But to be fair to him, he's not doing that bad, is he? He's getting goals consistently, so I might have to change my opinion slowly but surely. Now, Gregory did have another chance, however, he was ruled offside when he put the ball in the back of the net. That one I do want to highlight. And the only other real talking point in the first half was a chance with J. Emmanuel Thomas, as what he did is he beat Tony Craig. He then was going past him, doing pretty well, and then he had his shot. It was from a pretty obscure angle, and well, Jordan Archer made a simple save. And well, as I said, those were the real only talking points of the first half. The second half was where all the action was at. I'm not going to lie. There was so much more happening in the second half than the first. And well, let's talk about what happened. And well, the first talking point in this game was really a penalty shout for Millwall. Now, do I personally think it's a penalty? I don't think so. I really don't think it was a penalty. I'm going to be honest. I thought it was just Aidan O'Brien being a little bit dramatic, but then again, it could have been. So I'm not going to straight up say it wasn't 100% a penalty, because I can't say. I've seen it a couple of times, and well, it's hard to judge, so I don't know what the referee would have given if he had seen it again. But what happened was Aidan O'Brien came together with Ryan Jackson, and to be honest, I do think it's a 50-50 they came together in the box. End of the day, don't give it. But Aidan O'Brien went down. It may have looked like he got touched a little bit more than what Jackson did, but it's not my place to say whether I thought it was a penalty or not. To be honest, I think that it didn't really matter whether it was or wasn't, and the referee made the correct decision not giving the penalty. Now, the next talking point in this game isn't actually a goal or a chance. It's actually Paul Konchesky getting his first yellow card of the night, and I have to talk about it in this game because it is key moments. Now, what happened here was he went a little hard on Lee Gregory as he was keeping Millwall's move alive, and well, that was in the 58th minute. Keep that minute in mind. It is really, really important that you realise what time all these events happened. Now, Millwall went ahead and extended their lead. Now, I'm going to say it was in the 63rd minute, just so you have that timeline kind of in your head. And what happened here was Steve Morrison knocked the ball down to Lee Gregory, who clipped it over the top for Fred. And Fred then went to run against the keeper. He had his shot saved. He rolled over the goalkeeper, and so did the ball. And Paul Konchesky then moved to try and run away with the ball. And well, Fred went and he tapped his toe on it, and it somehow went in the back of that. Don't ask me how, but it's probably the luckiest goal that Fred's ever scored. And well, it doesn't matter to him, does it? He's got his 5th goal in the league. Or not in the league, should I say. 5th goal in all competitions and 2nd in the league. And what I'm finding about Fred is he's becoming more and more of a poacher. He's getting himself in the right areas to get the goals, regardless of what is actually happening in this game. So it's not looking too bad for Fred. Obviously, he's starting to defend a little bit more, and he was actually the creator of the next chance in the game. As he's blistering pace, he literally went in a running race with Paul Konchesky. So that was in the 66th minute, and that was really crucial, because what happened was Konchesky was keeping up with him, and to be fair, that's good for Konchesky. He's getting on a bit, so keeping up with Fred is a real achievement. And well, Fred just got away from it. I mean, literally, they were running like that, and then it was like that. And well, he got in, he tackled Fred, and well, that meant he got his marching orders, his second yellow card of the evening. And to be honest, I do think it was a red card in the end. Well, not a straight red, but you know what I mean, another yellow, which meant he had to go. Now, the next talking point is one that I'm kind of not agreeing with here, and that's the Bradley Dack yellow card in the 73rd minute. And well, obviously, I know how he got his yellow card, but it could have easily have been avoided, as he shoulder barred Sean Williams. Williams went to the ground, and well, Dack was quick to show his anger at the referee. And well, had he not, it probably wouldn't have been a yellow card. He really let his emotions run high there, and that really was what got him booked. If he hadn't have said anything, he just would have accepted it, because I understand his frustration. It's that sort of game. You expect to have some of the 50-50s in shoulder barges. You expect a little bit of them to be a bit more dangerous than others. That happens. It's a derby game. So, I don't know. I do actually really feel bad for him. But, that being said, he shouted at the referee. So, it's quite sad to see. But, he was really the master of his own downfall with that one. He shouldn't have done that. And, well, to be honest, I thought that worked really well in Bradley Dack's favour, as what happened in the 76th minute was Ryan Jackson's throw was headed out of the box and straight to Bradley Dack. And I'm not meaning it bounced. It didn't bounce whatsoever. He hit it first time on the volley outside the box. What an amazing goal from Bradley Dack there. Really showing the class of a player he is. And, well, in my opinion, that was where Bradley Dack and Gillingham, should I say, not Cheltenham, that wasn't happening anyway. But what happened was, I think they got clearly back in the game and were the favourites. Now, you could disagree with me with that, but I really think that as Gillingham had a player sent off and got a goal back in it, Millwall were really battling against this to try and get something from it. And I really thought that Gillingham should have probably got on and got the win. And, well, another thing that would have fueled this thought was that Bradley Dack could have made it 2-2, as he picked the ball up on the edge of the area, he moved into the box, and as he got closer to the goal, he had a curled effort. However, that was parried away by John Archer, and then eventually cleared by the Millwall defence. And, well, this final talking point, it pains me to say it, but it was Bradley Dack getting another yellow, and he's the master of his own downfall. In the 4th minute of stoppage time, the game's almost over, so close to being full time. He put in a late lunge on Ben Thompson, and meant that the referee had no choice but to dismiss it. I'm going to be honest, I agree 100%. That was bad defending by Bradley Dack, and I think he will be gutted with that. But he's got to understand that he really did. He made no real help to stop himself getting the 2 yellows. He really had a bad lunge on Thompson, and, well, the other one, he talked himself into it. Had he not, I think he would have been fine. But now for the key players, and, well, for Millwall, I'm going to have to go with Lee Gregory. It just seems that the striker's regained the form that he once had, especially last season. He's becoming a real threat to deal with. He's attacking and defending really well, and he's done both jobs fantastically. Now, he is a smaller striker, and he seemed to cope really well against Gillingham's strong defence, and he seems to just be more up for it. So maybe he was injured slightly or something was getting him down, because he seems to have fully got his confidence back, and he's scoring the goals. He's starting to really prove that he's going to be doing really well for Millwall this season. Now for Gillingham, it was a little bit harder because they had 2 players sent off, and it's kind of hard to say their goalkeeper because there wasn't so many chances that actually went to the goalkeeper, I'm not going to lie. So I've gone with Max Umer, their German defender. I've just thought that he was fantastic. He was really good in their defence, despite them conceding 2 goals, to be fair. Sometimes it happens. Now, he didn't get overwhelmed by the occasion. That's one of the main reasons why I picked him. He seemed composed and, well, after a large number of spells with Millwall attacking, he seemed to cope with it well. He done pretty well when he attacked, so I'm going to have to give it to Max Umer. You guys can disagree with me, but if you like, you could let me know in the comment section who you thought the 2 key players were for either side. So anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed my first Millwall analysis video of 2017. I think that this game was probably the best one to start off my analysis of the new year. That's just fantastic that the game was so eventful. But apart from that, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe, and of course I will see you guys in the next Millwall analysis video, which will be that game against AFC Wimbledon, which is playing on Monday. But until then, goodbye.